Good evening, my name is Mrs. Inskip and I'm the Head of Music here at Caulfield School, and I'm going to talk you through the option that we have for studying music here in sixth form. So first of all, why study music at Caulfield sixth form? Well, we have a fantastic music department here, very spacious, lots of rehearsal space. We've got 3 main classrooms. In the top right corner there is a picture of our main teaching classroom. You can see it's a very large space. This is where I normally hold my choir rehearsals. Orchestra and band rehearsals will take place in here as well as obviously teaching. You can see I've got a beautiful Yamaha grand piano there, which students are able to use. In the bottom right hand corner there you can see our studio control room, and in the top left hand corner is the recording studio itself, which is equipped with drum kit, piano. We've got lots of guitars, amps. In the bottom left hand corner there is another classroom where we have our computers. All of the computers are installed with the latest Sibelius software, which is a composing program which allows students to notate compositions and play them back. So, and also, which you can't see on the in the screen at the moment, we do have another classroom which has desks and another piano in it, and we have 3 more practice rooms, all of them with pianos. So lots of practice areas, 3 main classrooms, recording studio, and lots of equipment. So really well equipped and spacious department. It's also a very vibrant and active department with year-round events and lots of performance opportunities in a normal year. As this year, normally we would be kind of rehearsing for our school show, which the music department is involved in, as we provide the musical accompaniment in the form of a band. We also have our carol service every year at Wimborne Minster, which the choir get involved in. There's an acoustic evening, which is student-led, which normally happens in the autumn term, and then the summer term we have a big music concert. So lots and lots of things happening and lots of opportunities to get involved with there. We also have a lot of kind of ex-students that have successfully gone on to study music at colleges in London and universities across the UK. We currently have 2 ex-students studying at the ICMP, which is the Institute of Contemporary Music Performance. I've got a student at Cardiff University doing a music degree, Manchester University. We had a boy left last year who's just had a recall to the Scottish Conservatoire to go and study music up there. So very successful students doing really well studying their chosen musical career paths. So let's look at the qualification at a glance then. So the BTEC Level 3 National Extended Certificate in Music Performance is equivalent in size to an A level. So it carries the same amount as UCAS points as an A level, and it is also studied over 2 years. There are 3 mandatory units which all students are required to do. The first one is called Practical Music Theory and Harmony and is 25% of the qualification. Then we've got Unit 2, which is Professional Practice in the Music Industry. Again, that's worth 25%. And then the final mandatory unit, which is the largest weighting of them all, is Ensemble Music Performance. They also get to do an optional unit, and they can decide between composing, music performance session styles, solo performance, or improvising music. And we'll just look at some of those in a little bit more detail and what's involved. So the Practical Music Theory and Harmony is where students will examine different forms of music notation, and they will complete composition and arranging exercises. So we look at the theory and the harmony, but in a practical way. And this is all coursework evidence and will be internally assessed. Unit 2 then looks at professional practice in the music industry, and this really gives students a really good insight into the behind the scenes kind of roles that happen within the music industry and how many jobs and responsibilities there actually are. So what they'll do is develop an understanding of the professional practice that goes on in the industry, and they will respond to an offer of work scenario where they will be required to create a project plan, a budget, a rationale, and give a presentation. This is a prepared written exam, and this one is externally assessed. And then the ensemble music performance. This is where the students will work as part of a musical ensemble. and develop their skills and techniques in rehearsal, which will end in a live performance. Again, this one is externally assessed. And then with the optional unit, I've put the solo performing because this is the most common one that students tend to go for, because most students that kind of choose the BTEC are musicians. They love to sing or play their instrument, and a lot of them have kind of done solo performing anyway. So what they do is explore the styles of music encountered in the role of a modern session musician. So it's really relatable to today's music industry and really gives them those skills that they will need if they want to go on and actually, you know, become a performer in the music industry today. So they will need to do lots of research behind their instrument, and again, the specific types of performance skills needed to be successful as a solo performer. They will log rehearsals, and then obviously that will end in a live performance, and this one is internally assessed. So what could this qualification lead to? Well, the students will develop lots of transferable skills that are highly regarded by education providers and employers. So for example, ensemble music performance will give you the confidence to perform, express and showcase your skills. And there are also many employment opportunities for successful ensemble practitioners in the areas of live performance, session music, musical theatre, community music and commercial bands. As I said before, the qualification carries UCAS points equivalent to an A level. So if you got a distinction at the BTEC level 3, that's the same UCAS points as getting an A for A level. It's recognised by higher education providers as contributing to admission requirements for many courses, if taken alongside other qualifications as part of a 2-year programme of learning. It really combines well with a large number of subjects, especially drama, media, business are quite popular subjects that students have taken alongside the music, and it will definitely support entry to higher education courses in a very wide range of disciplines, again depending on the subjects taken alongside. So what are the entry requirements for this course? Well, ideally we would like students to have studied music at GCSE level and to achieve a grade 5, or they perhaps might have done a BTEC level 2, in which case we'll be asking for a merit there. However, if you are a student who is a really competent musician and you've got a big passion for music, however you haven't had the opportunity or chance to kind of study at GCSE level, then students will be considered entry to the course if they can demonstrate instrumental or vocal skills at least an intermediate standard. So we will audition basically and get you to kind of play or demonstrate those skills in order to kind of, and then that will be fine. Okay, so there is another option there. Okay, so that brings me to the end of the brief presentation and the qualification at a glance to the BTEC and to the music department here at Corfe Hills. Of course, if you have any further questions, then please feel free to ask a question in the chat, or you can email me, and there's my email address there. It's cinskip@corfehills.net. Thank you very much for listening. Take care. Bye-bye.